The best decision I've ever made was leaving my home country, Germany, because I was 21 years old. I was just trying to get my academic route done. And I was thinking, man, this is bullshit. Like, literally, I was in college and learning from a guy who never done a business about business. And yeah, I got an opportunity, which sounds scary at first, to just leave my country and, go into a new country in England, United Kingdom, and work there. And I never really worked in any company. And then I go to another country where I don't really fully speak the language perfectly. Like my English was okay, but not that I could hold like crazy long conversations. I just could understand, yes, but you go in a British company, they talk fast, they have accents, they have, their language down that I didn't really understand much. So I needed to adapt, and that decision sounded really scary to me, but that was the opportunity I had to take. And I did it, and within 60 days I was done. I was leaving my mom's house. She didn't really understand. She was like, why are you quitting school now? Why are you going there? Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, and yeah, I was glad that I followed through with it, and it was the best decision I've ever made because since then, I've been growing, I've been learning, I've been making money, I've been doing stuff which I could never imagine. And the thought of me staying where I was with my mom in Germany, doing that route which I did with 21 years old, it's scary to me looking back if I wouldn't have taken that decision, if I wouldn't have made this decision, because I really don't know where I would end up now. Like, wow. That was a turning point in my complete life where now I'm fully in control of my life. I, make my decisions. I'm not in mom's house anymore. I don't have, it's me now taking care of myself. And that also pushed me into growing up faster and become a man. And yeah, like 5 years in the UK, I lived 5 years in the UK, did mainly sales. Also, I created then all of my own businesses. I would never think when I was 20, 21 that I could actually make a legal business happen. And yeah, that was one of the best decisions I ever made because I had so much doubt and fear and programming in myself that wow, I could never think that I could do this with this young age. And that was a game changer. COVID happened, I stayed there, I didn't even leave, and I just learned so much about myself, man. It's amazing. And now I'm 7 years out of Germany, lived 5 years in the UK, lived 1.5 years in Thailand. I'm now in Bali, and I'm 28 years old. In the last 7 years, I experienced so much. I can't even imagine doing anything anymore in Germany, and I could never imagine in these 7 years that I experienced so much in Germany than I did around the world. So that should be maybe a motivation to you guys that you take a decision which sounds uncomfortable, seems uncomfortable, but open up completely new doors, portals, new identity to yourself, new pathways. And it's just amazing to me when I look back that I did this in a young age with so much uncertainty, so much not knowing what this is going to be. And what else is there to lose, man? Honestly, I thought myself, what else is there to lose? If that doesn't work, after a couple months, after a year, I come back. And I come back as a new man who learned something. And that is even valuable. So make decisions. Don't have decision fatigue in a way that you're scared of the things you should actually do. And if there's an opportunity, go for it. Go for it. Find out if it's true for you, if it's valuable in your life, and if not, you found out. and you learn something. So never see this as a failure. Whoever says it's a failure doesn't matter. It's about you finding out for yourself, and other people, they can fuck off. So, peace.